Ladies and gentlemen, we have watched Hurricane Grace strike the Mexican Yucatan Peninsula and get knocked down to a tropical storm. It will probably go back to a hurricane when it re-enters the Gulf and hit south down in Mexico. So that needs to be watched out for. Now, I am showing you here Tropical Storm Henri, who will probably become a hurricane, and I have a new gut feeling on what I think might happen. I think it might curve around the New York Shield and then sucker punch this area and then move up and then move out. As of right now, about 90 hours away, that would be my guess. I could be totally wrong. Things could totally change. But multiple models are suggesting this possibly could be the case. And look, man, Florida has weirdly been protected, especially Miami and the richest parts of Florida. Like, it has a shield over it. And so, kind of same thing with New York, or so it would seem. And remember, I could be totally wrong. New York did get hit by Sandy. I'm just saying, if I had to guess between the two, I would guess that it will curve around New York and then come in and hit here and then move in and then move back out. But either way, everybody in this area should be ready to get hit by a storm that will be more severe than one you've had in a while. It's best to be prepared for the worst case scenario and pray for the best. Also, I got news for you. I'll be doing like a 24-hour new fundraiser. This is a fundraiser because right now, in the next 24 hours, Jupiter and Earth and the Sun will be in a straight line at opposition. I talked to my mom on the phone today. She's happy and healthy, which makes me happy. And she said, I need to work on having more fun. And then Nick Loves was like, you need to work on having more fun. And so I've decided tomorrow night, well, unless I raise enough money by tonight, I want to drive to the ocean, something I haven't done since May, and watch Jupiter at its brightest, and Saturn will be there as well, and so will the moon, and have a meal and maybe a daiquiri or two, and then walk around. I either want to catch sunset or sundown. And so if you want to donate to the Jupiter Opposition Weekend fundraiser, I got a PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and a Patron, and a whole lot of love for y'all. I'm working for too hard, too long, and I think I've read one too many dipshit YouTube angry comment from that knocks down your energy. So I just need to take a tiny break to have fun. And most of the YouTube comments are great, but man, people are definitely losing their minds. Here's the deal, man. We have the 4th of 5 Pluto and Eris squares building up on the 27th of this month. And so everyone will be consistently losing their minds, going crazy, losing their sense of humor, being angry, arguing. The next 8 days are going to be wild and probably a lot of no fun. So you're going to have to work really hard to have fun. So I'm not in the mood to argue with anybody about anything over the next 8 days. And I think everybody should focus on doing what you can to try and enjoy life. Because not only is this period going to be rough, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a wild and crazy winter as well. Anywho, so you got this side totally burning on fire. And then you got up here, you'll be getting tons of moisture. You'll watch the yellow and possibly orange extend on as we get a further grip on the storm. And then Canada's much the same way. Get a lot of stormy weather up and through this area and wetness. Then over here is where all your fires and dryness are. And either way, I'll be over covering the storm. But yeah, man, it's so crazy how this is going to just go. And like I said, I would be prepared for like anything over the next, what if this doesn't turn at all? Although cranky weather guy would usually be here to be like, yeah, it'll turn. Because I'd be like, what if it doesn't turn? And then I would track down every single bing, bing, bing. But yeah, this is supposed to just go straight north at some point. But like I said, be prepared for a lot of surprises. You know, Afghanistan surprised a lot of people this week. And I still got to say, I'm trying to avoid things that people argue about, but it's just crazy how they can come up with a situation that everybody's going to argue about or have a different opinion about at all time, like every week, you know? It's like they want to keep us conquered and divided. And so no matter how bad shit gets, I'm going to try to stay happy. I'm going to try to stay optimistic because I think 2022 is going to be a better year. And people get upset when I say that. All right, look at all that pink in there. That's a lot of pink. And so I'm not trying to fearmonger. People always use words like fearmonger in my damn YouTube comments. I'm like, if I say anything that scares you, then get the fuck off my channel. You know? Like, THORnews is not supposed to be a horror film, so if the things I say scare you or make you feel fear, then you shouldn't be here, man. But you can see shit tons of moisture, and people are dying. You know, I know, like I said, the people who show up in like false flag, sandy hookers, like, people are dying. It's a dangerous world. So celebrate the fact that you still got a place to live, you're still alive, you still have your health, you still got electricity, and hopefully you still got friends. But that is a lot of freaking fucking moisture, man. There. And then all in there. And then look there, it's like the two moisture blobs are about to meet up. Crazy cakes. And then there's a shit ton of moisture pouring off there. Oh, it looks like a dragon or a Loch Ness monster. Want to see another dragon? I'll show it to you, baby. So this is a dragon. So the dragon fist butt is down in the four corners. And the whole body extends out. There its arms. And then there's its head. That's crazy, man. It's a giant dragon storm complex looking thing. And then, you know, they're getting wacky weather across the world as well. Everybody's getting in on it, really. Think about that. New Zealand had like one coronavirus case, and then they just locked down. Now they have more, though. That's a lot of freaking low pressure, man. Right now, there are 2 sunspots on the sun. And the chance for number 3. Boy, this area's kind of active, ain't it? Control freaks seem to be losing their mind the most, in my opinion. People who need everybody to do what they're doing or believe what they're believing. They're the people, you know, people who can't adapt, you know, and nobody knows what's going to happen next, man. So when I say that I think the winter is going to be filled with challenges, it's not one specific thing. It's a lot of specific things. So it's best to focus on yourself, your friends, your family, your pets, and figure out how you're going to stay happy and sane for the rest of the year, no matter what comes your way. Man, the sun is kicking, huh? Well, there's a big dragon up there. Hello, dragon. Yeah, I definitely want to go to the ocean because I need to recapture my sense of humor. I've been trying to go out almost every night, and I think it's so cool that on one side of the sky, you can see Venus, and usually the moon's been over here. And then on the whole other side of the sky, you can see Saturn and Jupiter. I've been trying to go out every night that I can see that they're both in the same sky because I think it's a super neat thing. And Jupiter's definitely been getting brighter the last few nights. So, yeah, I'm hoping I get lucky and get to go. Remember, all the gas giants are on the same side of the sun, which is why we're looking out for big earthquakes and lots of volcano activity. Yeah, I don't know, it's a cool world, man. And I definitely think the planets affect each other. And in the theory of life, more fun is always needed. But yeah, if anybody's out there in the northeast coast, like I said, I'm not trying to make anybody feel fear, but I'm saying I would be prepared for this thing to, like, if it does go north, it could be hurricane strength and then kind of come around and then punch down, bro. And so, you know, I don't know, the weird curvature of the storm is just, I'd watch for the punch down, man. And how strong, like, even if it is a strong cat 1, strong cat 2, I would be keeping my eye on this thing. So weather 13, Euro Ensemble's trend, the left hook is gaining traction. To me, the left hook is weird. So, like, they were all like, hey, like this, and then they were like this. Now they're like, oh, it's going to come up and then it's going to curve in. So it doesn't know if it's curving into Long Island and New York City, or if it's curving into Connecticut, or if it's curving into Rhode Island, or if it's curving into Massachusetts. But either way, like, if it does do a curve down, that's going to affect a lot of people. And as Bobby Storm keeps mentioning, it's the slowness of the storm that she's focusing on, because that, more slow means more rain. Yeah, so it's like Henri wants to curve around NYC and dive into Massachusetts. Henri LaRoche the latest chart out that with all the models. But so it kind of wants to do a curve thing and then come around and curve into here. And so depending on Cat 1, Cat 2, tropical storm, it'll have different effects, but this area is not made for storm surge beyond a certain height, I don't think. New Jersey recreational pot sales to start within 180 days. Well, that'll help. Halo CME letting us know we had a B2.2 flare from region 20 degrees behind the limb. According to Stereo A, active regions on Earth-facing side are inactive, including the most recent promoted guy, AR12858. I would suggest you monitor the big filament on the right side of this movie. The big dragon snake, yeah, we're watching it. Watching a little bit of everything. Yeah, we had a little bit of a flare. Bingo. And that is the snake we were watching. If this thing releases when it's Earth-facing, that would definitely be interesting. Earth doesn't get hit in the face with solid plasma a lot. I guess solid plasma is a misnomer. Andy Stein is like, hey, tornado warmed storm near Westminster and Broomfield. There's definitely been tornado action out tonight. Severe thunderstorm warning for Colorado. Golf ball sized hail possible. This is brought to us by Radar Omega. Amy is not somebody's butler. She's a doctor. Some serious plant destroying hail just moved through West Arvada, quarter sized and smaller, Colorado. Oh. Super Bobby's like, hey, it's the timing that bothers me. I've said this for days. Yes, intensity matters, but timing, I'd love to believe Henri picks up speed, but always a steady, slow move. So yeah, dude, but notice how they want to curve in. Boom. And then come out. That's just a weird hurricane move. So this area, I would definitely be paying attention, man. And we'll be tracking it for you. That's what we do. Yeah, still a lot of possible outcomes between now and Sunday or Monday. And weirdly, today's feels like a Friday. So, yeah, how much I'll have in my party/fun fund, or if you think I even deserve it, will be up to you for this weekend. I think I've made 38 videos in 19 days. This would be 39. I give you guys my all. I definitely want to go see Jupiter up close. Either tonight or tomorrow night. When it's the brightest it is. I love Jupiter. I'm a Sagittarius. Okay, if you want to make a contribution again, I would really appreciate it. If not, hey, I will continue to do what I do and give you guys free information all day, every day. Focus on the category. Focus on the cone, not the impacts. Focus on the jellyfish. But there are definitely going to be some impacts, depending on the curve. And, this is would be a lot of rain for this area all at once. And the area's had a ton of rain. This area's just got soaked. 7.6 inches. Remember, it usually undercuts everything. And I don't have to tell you everything in this video. I can do multiple videos between now and my Jupiter hoedown. Okay, stay cool. God bless everyone. I appreciate y'all. And let us work hard and staying sane and having a little fun between now and end of the month. Peace out. God bless everyone.